All right, good Wednesday morning to you all. Welcome to the IPA call, which stands for Income Producing Activity. Today we have Natalie Schroyer, who's going to be moderating for us, with Hill Belew closing us in prayer. Guys, just a reminder, we will not be having IPA tomorrow in celebration of the new year. And Happy New Year's to all of you. Wanted to go ahead and say that as well. Before we get started, just a quick reminder, we do not treat, cure, or diagnose any medical condition. Our products are made to support overall health, and individual results may vary. And on the financial side, not everyone earns the same. Success depends on your own consistency and effort. Guys, before we begin, do we have any announcements, any drop talks, Super Saturdays, or corporate events that you'd like to tell us about? If so, please be sure to unmute yourself.
Dr. Sarah, I do have one, please.
Of course.
Hi. So Cynthia Kornberg Soto and I are doing an Everglow drop talk in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York. Yay! On Saturday, December 17th from 2 to 5. All are welcome.
Awesome, awesome.
And the flyer will go in the chat in a moment.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I
Thank
wish I
you.
could go to that one.
Come on down. Coney Island is fun.
I love Coney Island.
Well, Reese, you can come to this one on January 17th. We're having a Super Saturday in Milton, Florida. And guess who we have? We have got the amazing Kim Gray, and we've got Jeff and Crystal Gilliland. It's going to be phenomenal. Milton, Florida, January 17th. Y'all need to come.
Miss Linda, I think I will be there.
Great.
Great. It's in the chat for the flyer, folks.
And
Perfect.
we are having and very excited about Dr. Crystal and Tara Stewart coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma on July, there I go again, January 31st. So the flyer is in the chat and we just look forward to seeing everybody there. Thanks.
It's okay, Vicky. I'm looking forward to the July weather rather than January weather, so I totally get it. I totally get it. All right, any other announcements?
Sarah, I have a drop talk coming up on January the 10th at 4 p.m. If you'll please put the flyer in. Everybody in the Colorado Springs is welcome. Come see us.
And that flyer is in chat for you.
Thank you, hon.
Of course. All right, any other announcements?
Yeah, it's great to have Sarah with us again, isn't it? Things just
He keeps
get
it
done.
rolling.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I have missed you guys, and all is well. And hopefully, no more days missing other than tomorrow because we will not have IPA. So there's that. All righty, last call for announcements. All right, if we have no other announcements, guys, don't forget all drop talks are posted on researchdrops.com/events. You can continue to send me your flyers via the chat. We also have a Facebook group that you can send those to as well. I will make sure to put all that information in chat. All right, without further ado, let's get to IPAs. Natalie, are you here with us?
I am here with you. Yes.
All
Thank you.
righty.
Good morning, everyone. And happy almost New Year. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and that you're staying warm. I know it's like cold everywhere. It's cold here in Florida. Too cold, actually. Remember, an IPA is anything that you have done lately in the past 48 hours that produced some income. Did you talk to somebody at the grocery store? Did you have a family gathering where you talked to someone in your family? Anything that you did to produce income. So we're going to start with Paula Snow. Let's go, Paula.
Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Just wanted to share that I sold a box of drops this morning. The lady is a PSW at the retirement home that I do hair at a couple of days a week. And I was able to share with her information about the drops and encouraged her to become a friend of mine on Facebook. She was curious. She has been watching me post and seeing what I've got going on my feed, and we discussed everything. And this morning she e-transferred me, and I'm on my way to drop off the box of drops. And she's going to do the body challenge with us that starts on Monday. So I'm excited to get her going with one box of drops. I have sent her a smart link as well to take a look at the body balancing challenge. And I explained to her that she could take a look at it, and if it works for her, great. But I will support her, coach her, and be doing the body balancing challenge with her. So I'm really excited that I've got somebody that works at the home and is going to get on the box of drops.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Yes, the Body Balance Challenge, that is a wonderful way to get the word out because everyone is looking right now for something in January, and this is a great opportunity to increase your business to help people get those results in January. Good job. All right, Miss Steph.
Okay, so this is an IPA as well as a PSA coming straight from Dr. Strand's talk. Um, Dr. Strand pointed out now, for people that don't understand, these body balancing drops do not work just because we say they work and we have our own testimonials. Dr. Strand did do a study where he put half of his patients on the low glycemic eating and then he paired the drops with the food. Dr. Strand pointed out that compliance can be a struggle. Everyone doesn't magically have their chocolate and sugar cravings go away on the first day of taking the drops. Now, some of us do. What he did do to implement and get much more success in his patient population along the lines of compliance was he had people report back from an accountability standpoint. So going into this challenge, there are about 4 questions, very basic, very easy, doesn't have to overwhelm anybody, that he used to help people help themselves and get better results. Because if our people aren't getting results, they're not going to jump in and become sharers of the drops and shift the lifestyle. So here's a key piece which upped his patient population to 80%. What did you eat? And I will put it in the chat. What did you eat? What did you drink? What supplements did you take? And then how much did you move today? So people aren't necessarily going to report back every single day on all 4 questions, but just it being in their awareness will help based on what Dr. Strand did with his people. So feel free to use that so you can help support people and we can have more success for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Steph. Those were great, great points because it is very important that people, it's not always easy to change, especially this time of year. And if you have that accountability with your people, aside from what the Body Balance Challenge is going to do, I think that will really help move things along and that will help people get the results. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to help people change their health. So awesome. Thank you. What certainly somebody has an IPA. All right, Mr. Tom, let's go. Good morning.
Okay, I want to share a real quick IPA. My wife discovered for at least me anyway here in the past that the Everglow was helping her with her knees a lot. Just the collagen and the joint health was something amazing. So over the holidays here, I saw my sister and she got in a car wreck and had 3 places in her back that need surgery, and she's not being able to do that yet. But I could talk her into taking the Everglow, and she said within a month she can stand up straight now, and that's the first time she's been able to do that since the accident. So these drops are wonderful. They get us in the door to people, but there's so much more that we can share. Share your testimonies.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. The drops, of course, are the gateway product, but we have so many products that can help so many people. And that is amazing, Tom. Thank you very much. And congratulations to your sister, because oh, that's terrible. All right, what else do we have? Anyone? Okay, I've got one. I always talk usually about continuing to drip on people. You know, people will reach out to you, they will ask you about the drops, and sometimes they ghost you, sometimes it's just not the right time, or you just have to meet them where they're at. Well, I just signed up a new brand partner who April and I did a call with 3 months ago. And, she came in, we did the call and she was very excited. And then she just kind of, faltered. And so I just kept dripping on her. I kept in contact with her. When the Body Balance Challenge was announced, I reached out to her about the Body Balance Challenge. And then she came in with a Body Balance Challenge pack and the extra pack also as a brand partner. So this is a wonderful opportunity to reach out to people that you have talked to before that maybe it just wasn't the right timing. And you can bring them in with the Body Balance Challenge. And that being said, don't forget that there's a call Saturday morning with Dr. Strand. I believe it is 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Kristen Doyle White and Dr. Strand, that will be an amazing call about the Body Balance Challenge. So you need to make sure that you get your droppers, your customers, your prospects, your team, get everyone on that call. That will be amazing. Hopefully Sarah's finding that and putting it in the chat somewhere. Yay, thank you, Sarah. All right, Darren and Buffy, Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Happy almost New Year. Darren and I, we just wanted to share. It's really been amazing and it's interesting. I listened to stories on here and boy, this call is incredible, isn't it? Like it really keeps you focused on the right things, doing the right things with the right people. And so we've just been praying every day and asking the Lord who to reach out to. And I am amazed. I can't tell you how many. I need to keep track of this, but we have a few brand partners already on our team. We've got people using product and sharing really great results. People that have been on peptides and were to lose weight and were at a plateau and they've lost weight just days after starting the drops. So really exciting. And then how many calls are met with, "Oh, I prayed this morning." You know, I mean, one of our things that you hear on here is people say, "I saw a post." Well, our response when we call people is, "I was praying this morning and asking Lord, what is my answer? What am I going to do?" And so it's between money, it's between, of course, product, and then what happens on these calls when I'm on these calls they just immediately start popping off. They're like, "Oh, my sister-in-law, my cousin, my aunt." So they're all signing up as brand partners, which is really exciting. And I have talked to a couple of people for, for that would just be more like a customer to get started. So this is just fun. I've been in network marketing. We have for 21 years. And to have the faith aspect in this group and this community, to have the health aspect for tools in our toolbox that we just haven't had, and then to be able to teach people how to create wealth. Deuteronomy 8:18 says that God gave us the power to create wealth. And so this is a really great way to do it and just serving so many people at the same time. And I love that connection when you mention something, you're like, "Oh, I'm excited to tell you," or they'll ask me, "What have you been up to?" And I'm like, "Wow, wait till I share with you what the Lord has done lately." And so it's really neat. We have a Zoom call today set up with a really, really fabulous couple. And so it's just really neat. And I just want to share, like, do not hesitate, right? When God put someone on your heart to call, to text, whatever it is, do not hesitate because that day could be the day that they prayed and said, "What do I do?" And then you call and you reach out. And so be that answered prayer for somebody. And don't, I love what Tim Sales has said. I love the leadership from Todd Rowland, right? It's like, don't be attached to their answer. No is okay. Sometimes it's
That's right.
just for now. So,
Right.
so thank you all for creating this great community and just giving a place for us to plug into and to keep going and keep going and keep making the calls.
I love that. Thank you so much and congratulations. God bless you. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's a no is never just a no.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's a no for right now, and that happens again and again and again, and you'll see that repeatedly. And people will come to you in their time, and you just have to have faith that they will, and that if they're meant to come, they will. All right, Miss
Hey,
Linda.
Hey, real quick,
Okay.
before we jump into Miss Linda, I just want to throw in something right there because we're talking a lot about answer to prayer. Think about this time of the year, how many people are out there praying for that change in their health right now? How many people are out there making the New Year's resolutions, praying for that change in their finances? I mean, the amount of people that live paycheck to paycheck is crazy
Yeah.
ridiculous. How many
Yeah.
live on that borderline of bankruptcy or making it to the next week? I mean, it is a fine line. Like literally $500 a month can change somebody's life to the point where there is a peace that they've never had in that. And when we talk about wealth and we talk about prosperity with this, it's not just in the wealth side of things, it's the health side of things. It's also the time freedom side of things. People are searching for it, working their fingers to the bone to provide for their families, but not having the time to spend with their families. Guys, we have something God has put in our lives that can change so many people's lives. It's changed mine and Ashley's lives. It's changed so many people on this call's lives. And what they just said, what they were talking about just then, is we have the answer. Just like we shouldn't be afraid to go out there and present the kingdom of God and present what we have. We have salvation. We also on this earth have a way to live life the way God intended us in prosperity, meaning not just wealth, but prosperity in your life, meaning family time, meaning time, time freedom, meaning some of that might be wealth, living a healthy lifestyle, being able to serve other people. This company is set up to serve, to be a servant leader. When you serve others, when you pour your life into others, it is going to change your life and it's going to change their lives. And we have that here. We have that here. Don't be ashamed of it. Great share. Thank you. Sorry. Just want to jump in.
Well,
Oh,
and
that was beautiful,
I want
Reese.
to
Thank you.
piggyback, Reese. I want to piggyback because the thing is that everything you said is completely true. Like I confirm and affirm and agree. And it is not about us thinking of ourselves. I always used to say that every time you have fear, you're really just thinking of yourself. You're not thinking of that other person and what they're praying for and what they need. And I saw somebody put in the chat, hey, let's go for our chicken list. And I want to upgrade that for you. Let's go for our eagle list, right? Like, go find the eagles that know how to soar and that are interested in serving and loving other people. And one of my mentors told me once, in this call that we have today with this really couple of eagles, they have a ministry. They have a really big ministry. And Billy Graham told her, if you do not find a way to fund your ministry, you will not have one. And so there's a lot of people out serving and loving and really, again, like you said, sharing the gospel, not being ashamed. Let us not be ashamed. And they need a way to fund what they're doing. And so what a great way to serve other people. And that's what I told her. I had a vision the Lord gave me of someone to call that is like an eagle of eagles. He's an amazing man. And he serves at this level every day on a big scale. And I'm excited for you guys to meet him one day. But I didn't have hesitation. I had reservation. And I'm just praying this morning. I'm like, Lord, you've given me this vision for him. So why am I not going for it? Like, what is the hesitation or reservation I have? And he reminded me that it's someone else I need to talk to first, before him. And so it's just cool, right? Like you just get to that place where you get over yourself, you listen to him, that still small voice, and then you quick to obey. And so I text them immediately, and we're scheduled at 1 o'clock today. And I can't wait for them to hear about this. So anyway, thank you, Reese, for
Yeah.
sharing.
Buffy and Darren, great share, but I just like it's I love what did you just say there? Get over yourself. I say that all the time to when people are struggling. I'm like, you just got to get over yourself. God's got this. Get over yourself. All right. Sorry. Started to derail, but that was just an awesome share, and I wanted to chime in.
Thank you.
No, it was beautiful. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Darren and Buffy. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Linda.
Okay, I just want to encourage you guys. We go through that. We do the system of growth. We do everything we're supposed to do. We send out the text messages. We check in with our customers. I had a dropper. She wanted to start on the drops, and she did. But she didn't want nothing to do with the business. But she wanted the drops, so she lost the weight she needed to lose, and then she's done. I said, okay, that was a few months, but anyway. So then next thing I do, I get her sister calls me and said, I saw the results of my sister, and now I want to start on these drops too. She too's not interested in anything else for now. So anyway, so she started on the drops for several months. Well, then I get a call from her cousin who's in another state, and she says, I saw the results. I was with my cousins. I saw what these drops did for them. I want the drops. Great. But see, she wants in the business, and so she's sponsored. So the thing is that it's the customer service that we give, it's the caring that we give, it's pouring into other people's lives, and down the road you're touching so many people, and you know what, it's going to come back. So it was just really kind of exciting.
That was beautiful. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Miss Linda. Miss Betty, you're up. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. I just had something happen yesterday that kind of surprised me, actually. I had listed an item on like a garage sale site here where I live, and a lady reached out to me to come pick it up, and she was early, and so she come in and we chatted for a minute or two, just kind of Christmas stuff and whatnot. And I had made a comment. We were talking about what we'd been doing. And I said, yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning up my office and stuff like that. And I said, I have a home-based business, and I said, it looks like a bomb went off down there. She said, oh, what do you do? And I just said, I told her, like how these drops had changed my life, and I'd lost weight and stuff like that. And she said, oh, well, I'm kind of looking for something like that. Do you have any information? So I run downstairs and grabbed one of the little booklets and my business card that we have. And I thought, you know what? I have one box sitting that's already sold, but I have more coming. So I knew I was safe to just let her know about that box. So I took it up and I said to her, like, this is what they are. And I showed her how they worked and what we did with them. And she said, oh, okay. Well, I'll take that box. And I'm like, okay. So it was like a snap decision. But because she knew I had lost the weight that I was looking for and I was feeling so much better, she just decided to do it. So I'm going to meet with her because she left, unfortunately, without the booklet. So she just took the drop. So I have been in contact. I've messaged her some of the text scripts and stuff from System of Growth. And I'm going to set up a coffee meeting with her for this afternoon, which she's here in the hat by herself. And so I'm going to go meet with her and have coffee and get to know her a little bit more. So it's just, it really comes down to not being scared and opening your mouth about what you're doing, I think, right? I was surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Yeah, you know what they always say, if your mouth is open, your store is open. If your mouth is closed, your store is closed.
Yeah.
Um, it is I think it is our responsibility to let people know about these products. We are all here for a reason. God has put us here for a reason. He put April Huffman in my path for a reason. And it's my responsibility to spread the word and to help people improve their health and their finances if they choose to do so. So congratulations. And also being a product of the product. That is good because
Right.
she saw that you have the results. And so you
Mm-hmm.
weren't just, talking about a product. You were talking about a product that you believe in that got results for you. And that is very important. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
absolutely. Thank
Wonderful
you.
that yeah. All right, Miss Vicky. Good morning.
Good morning, Natalie. Thank you. So I wasn't going to say anything, but yesterday I ended up sending out two boxes of drops. Both are previous customers. One of them is my cousin, and I just have to read to you what she wrote to me because I asked her what she's on her third box actually, and I asked her what her results were, and she said, I'm sitting at 174, started at 186. I'm seeing inches gone, can see daylight between my thighs, haha, can see a difference in my neck and chest, can feel my hip bones again. Belly overhang is so much better. Now, in the process of talking with her, I get another text from a friend of hers or a coworker actually interested in the drops. I sent her all the information she needed. I also sent her both of them about the Body Balance Challenge. And then in the process, I also got another person that reached out to me that's a customer of a brand partner that can't ship where she's from because she's over in Panama, the country of Panama. She is a brand partner and she's working that business there, but her cousin lives here in Oklahoma. So she's been buying her drops from me and she's lost 17 pounds. So guys, it's not about us. I mean, that just comes as a natural, but we have to remember that it's about them. It's about being able to help them and help their health. And that's my heart. Because of my story, I just want to help people. And yes, they are praying. There are people praying today, especially after the holidays and stuff. It's like, I need income. I need to get out of this hole. Everything is on my credit card. And so that's my heart. And I just hope and pray that everybody understands and feels that same way. So, and I'm a crybaby, so sorry. As Andrea
Oh, that's
says,
beautiful.
I'm leaking.
Are you No, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes. Thank you so much and Happy New Year to you. All right, Holly. Holly's iPhone. There
Sorry,
you go.
I was unmuting. Hi, my name's Holly. I've never been on, came on and talked, but on January 30th, I live in Lake Havasu. We're having a huge event. It's called the Winterfest, and a lot of the snowbirds come. There's thousands and thousands of people that come to this event. And I got the opportunity from a friend that owns a business on the main strip where it's going to be, that said I can set up my table in front of their business because there's no spots available left on the actual street. So I'm excited. I got my banner a couple days ago. So everything's coming and I'm hoping that it goes well. And I also wanted to share, I have a friend that's a doctor and I've been trying to get into his practice, but it hasn't worked yet. But he sends me patients' phone numbers and with no names. And I'm like, what's this? And he's like, oh, just call her. Just call her. She needs your help. She needs those drops that you have. And I'm like, okay. So a few weeks ago, I went to her house and sat and talked with her for a while. And she's diabetic, uncontrolled, blood sugars over.
What are you trying to do?
Blood sugars over 300. And she started on them. 4 days later, I got a text message from her saying, this is unbelievable. This is a miracle. I don't know what you gave me, but my blood sugars are in the low 100s. They have not been that way in years. I can't even tell you when they were that low. And I'm down 4 pounds in 5 days. My stomach feels great. She goes, this is a miracle. I wish I found you sooner. And then she wrote up a testimonial for me. And actually, she called me back 3 days after that and said, can you bring me 2 more boxes? I'm like, okay. So I tried to tell her just to sign up and, do all this, but she's an older lady and she's not ready for that, as she says. So now yesterday I got another call from her and she's like, I was looking through the booklet and I want to buy 5 more products. So actually today I'm going to make her sign up. And if she's going to do it monthly, she'll be getting them monthly. So I'm hoping that goes well today. And that doctor got her testimonial because I sent it to him. And he's like, are you coming to, he's in a different town about 45 minutes away. He's like, are you coming to town anytime soon? I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, can you bring me a box? I need one for my dad. So he is sending me patients. Now he's putting his family on them, but not in his office yet. But at least he's sending me people and I'm getting somewhere with him. So,
Girl, you are in his business, whether you realize it or not. Congratulations.
yeah, thank you.
You are in his business. He is sending you clients. He is sending you people that he knows that you can help. If he is sending you people, he realizes the power of these products. So
Yes.
you are in his business, especially if he is wanting a box of drops for his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you want these products for your parents, you know that you believe in these products because we all
Yeah.
want to take good care of our parents. That is amazing. And congratulations on today
Thank
being your
you.
first day on the call. You did great. Congratulations on stepping out to do the event, having your banner. That is wonderful. Be
Thank
sure and
you.
take product with you.
Yeah, I am.
On the spot, sign up people on the spot. Also, when she texts you, I would take a screenshot of that text and I would use that as a Facebook post.
I have done that.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Good. Good. Look at you
Yes.
go, girl. You know
So
what you're doing. You got
I'm
this.
trying. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
amazing.
And thank you everybody for all your help.
All right, Miss Cherry.
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. My IPA is from 3 weeks ago. I met up with my one of my longtime girlfriends who I had not seen for many, many years, and we got together. She had seen my post and dripping for a few months. So we met up at the same place for coffee, and she asked me all about my progress on the drops. And of course, especially when I told her about, the worry, distress, because I'm not weight challenged, only by choice. and told her about, oh, I don't have to fight the cravings anymore. She says, I need them. I need to order right now. I suppose you don't have any with you, do you? I said, matter of fact, I do, because when I travel, I usually take them in my car. So on my way from the coffee shop to my car, she pulled out her credit card. She said, take a picture of this credit card front and back, go home. I'm not going to fool around signing up. I want you to do it for me and order me one box. So I got back, signed her up, and I called her and I said, are you sure you want one or do you want four? She said, no, I'm going to have four. So that was a happy day. And she's now, her first week, she had lost 6 pounds and she's going on a cruise soon and she's learning about the products. And I'm going to get her to have her to take some of the sugar stop with her. So she's all happy and she's very involved and she's interested in the business and she's posting. And we have reconnected our friendship again.
That is wonderful. Yes, that is great. Great. Always have product with you, right? Always have product with you because you never
It
know
works.
when you're going to see somebody and you're going to talk to them and they're going to say, "Do you have a box?" And you're like, "Yes, I do. I have one right here and it
Yeah.
is all yours." And what a blessing that she just gave you her credit card and
Just
let you
like
sign her up, right? That
that's
way,
trust. Yeah.
that is trust. And that is amazing because we all know if you send a link or whatever, then sometimes you have to chase people down. That is wonderful that she did that for you. And her going on a cruise, I believe it was Christy Oakley, if I'm not mistaken, who found an amazing brand partner on a cruise out on the dance floor. So, Christy,
Wow.
if you're here, you could tell us about that.
Actually, I'm going to interrupt. I found this business
Oh,
on
you
the
found the
dance floor.
business.
Yes, I was the customer and I was dancing with three crazy ladies on the dance floor because my husband wouldn't dance with me at that moment. So I was warming up the dance floor. I met these three ladies and they were all with this business.
And may I jump in real quick?
There's my dance partner.
Yes. I went to bed early on the night she ended up signing up. And she's not I didn't get to sponsor her. So
But
do
guess what? The
not.
other two people aren't even here, but Marla
No,
and I are.
we are here still and we love it and we love our story.
We
But
are
I'll
lifers.
never not open my mouth on a cruise dancing with a girl from Nebraska ever again.
Thank
love
you,
you.
ladies. I knew that story was out there somewhere. I had it a little backward, but I knew there was something about a cruise and Christy and John. So yes, your friend, you be sure and make sure, follow up with her, make sure she's getting her results and make sure that she talks about her amazing results when she's on her cruise. You just never know what might happen. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. Do we have anyone else this morning?
Hey, Natalie, I'll share. Since we just had my wife on, I'm in the car.
Hi, John.
Hey, sorry, I got a glare here too. But yeah, Marla, that's 12 years ago almost, Marla. 12 years ago, crazy times. So let me tell you, you've heard this 100 times. Let me reiterate it. You've got to post 9 and 3. We've been posting 9 and 3 for almost 2.5 years now since the whole system of growth started. We haven't stopped. We have every reason we could stop, right? We don't. We keep posting 9 and 3. And because of that, people are watching. We just signed up 3 people as brand partners the last couple of days from watching post. One of them was a lady that I worked with years ago who has been watching for a while. I thought she was going to sign up and join the business about a year ago. She backed off. Finally, she says, okay, I'm in. Let me do this. Also, when you're posting your 9 and 3s, okay, make sure to take advantage of this grand prize to Maui that we have. That's a great incentive to get people, if nothing else, to get people's attention to at least ask for information about what this is about. So get that out there about the Maui trip. That is a great way, just a motivator. It catches their attention. So it's a great way to grab it. Continue to do your 9 and 3s. I'm going to keep saying that. Don't give up. People are watching. They may not join you right now, but they will join you. You just have to be consistent.
I have 2 appointments today. One is a lady that 8 years ago. This is how long she's been watching. 8 years. And I'm talking to her today at 2:00. So, I mean, they come up, just keep being consistent. It will happen.
Exactly. Consistency is so key. And I was just telling someone in our organization this yesterday. I was on a Zoom with her, and I was telling her that people are watching when you're posting about health and you're posting about weight loss and you're posting about all these things. These are very personal things to people. And they're not always going to comment on your post and say, oh, I need this, or I need help, or I'm overweight, or I'm having this problem, or I'm having that problem. They're seeing the post and they're thinking about it, and you're touching their heart, but they're not always going to comment, but they're watching. And when the time is right for them, when it is on their heart, they will reach out to you. So it doesn't matter. I've been posting religiously every day, 9 and 3, for the past 14 months. And I know that people are watching because I look in my dashboard and I see that people are looking, but they're not but sometimes they're not engaging because it's personal and they don't want that out there on Facebook, but they
And
will
Natalie,
reach out to you when the time is right for them.
and Natalie, I'm glad you brought that point up, because if you look at the very beginning, we sold probably over 1,000 boxes in the first year or so, and things have died down. That's just natural. That's what happens. But the thing is, a great point that you brought up. I think people get easily discouraged when they start seeing that maybe there's not as much engagement. But I'm telling you, my engagement might be down if I look at the people who are commenting. Right? Maybe not as many people are commenting anymore, but people are watching. And to your point, you're right. Some people are private. They don't want people to know that they're looking to lose weight or they're having health issues. So they're going to be private about it, but they're going to follow up with you or contact you because they keep seeing you're consistently posting, and they're seeing these people's lives are being changed. They're seeing all ages, all looks, everybody. So you just don't get discouraged if you're not getting the engagement that you think you should be getting. Keep pushing 9 and 3, post lifestyle. You've got to post other than just 9 and 3. You got to post your lifestyle, post your dogs, your cats, your kids, your grandkids, your life, because people want to follow you and see what you're doing in your life.
I'm going to chime in. I don't, John and I are not together right now, as you can tell. But here's the thing. The Okies are one thing. We're consistent. I mean, we are consistent. We are not the top sellers. We are not, there are so many wonderful people in this business, but consistency creates longevity, and longevity creates credibility. And so one thing you can count on from John and Christy is we're there. We're always there. We're always doing what we're supposed to do. We're not going in spurts. You know what I mean by spurts? It's like, I'm going to post, I'm going to post, I'm going to post, and then you disappear. Oh, I need to start posting again. We don't do that, because that messes things up for you. So if you would just be consistent, you might not get any likes or anything like that, but they're going to know where to go. People are going to come back and say, oh, I heard about those drops. Oh, isn't John or isn't Christy? Aren't yeah, they do those drops. I'm going to go back to John and Christy. And so that's the thing. You are branding yourself by being consistent and always putting yourself out there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Christy. That was a great, great share. Absolutely. Being consistent and persistent, right? That is the word. Consistent and persistent. Okay, do we have anyone else this morning that has an IPA or has some words of wisdom? No? Okay. I'm kind of at a loss here. All right, yay, Kim Weber, you saved me. Thank you. All right, Kim, there you go.
Good morning. So talking about posting at 9 and 3, I have done that since I started, and I had a person reach out, private message, never has liked or commented on my posts, and had purchased 2 boxes. So it does work to stay consistent.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, when she reached out to you, what did you say to her to get her to purchase those 2 boxes?
So she asked me what the drops were doing because she was watching what I was, posting, and I sent her all the text scripts from boards and just stayed in order, and then asked her what her health goals were. And she said, okay, I'm going to give this a real college effort, and I'm going to purchase 2 boxes. So I mailed out 2 boxes to her.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Congratulations. Yes, the text scripts from boards, you just can't go wrong. I mean, they're there for a reason. They work. They've been working for forever. And, less is more. Just the scripts from the boards. All right, Miss Amy.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm doing my workout, so I paused so I can share. So, few things. So, one, if you guys have not been sending messages to anybody who has been interested in the drops, I have spent time the last week and a half going through all of my posts I've done, and I know that takes time, but messaging and following up with people that maybe were interested and didn't do it. And I'm just saying, hey, I hope you had a great Christmas. I'm wishing you the best New Year. I'm doing a body reset because the holidays have me, kind of off track. And I would love to find as many people to do this with me as I can. And just keeping it super short and simple. And then I'm offering them, the 28-day challenge and the packs. And I've signed 4 or 5 people. And I think I have like 4 or 5 more joining by Friday, which is super exciting. And then the other thing that I would say, I love the posting. I couldn't agree with John and Christy more. Be consistent and post, even when you feel like you're not getting anything, because people are watching. They are watching everything you do, whether they are commenting or not, because people are nosy. But what I will also say is I've done other businesses and the posting is great. But if you feel like you're posting and posting and posting and you're not winning, right? A lot of my team feels like that. They're like, I'm posting and I'm not getting anything. It's not because you're not posting, it's because your algorithm is off. So right now, Facebook, Reels, TikTok, that is what people are going to, right? We have a very, very, very short attention span. So I am challenging my team and myself, and I challenge all of you to join this with us. With your posting, do at least 2 TikToks or Reels or videos a day. And I hate doing them. I know people are like, it comes natural for you. I still hate doing them. I probably retake them 5 or 10 times before I actually post them. But what I will say is my engagement since doing that just since Sunday night is up 62%. So I challenge all of you to do 2 a day until the end of I'm sorry, my dogs think they're crazy.
I understand.
If you can hear that, I'm like, when I unmute, they think they need to play. So I challenge you to do it from now. You need to be doing it now so you can share the challenge until the end of the challenge. And you guys can go to mine and steal them. Like, go to mine to get ideas. My Facebook is public. I can't add everybody because I keep hitting this silly friends limit. But if you guys follow me, you can see everything I post and steal it. Use anything that I do. And if you need help with TikTok, a lot of people are like, I don't know how to do TikTok. I'm happy to help. Todd, I'm also happy to do a training on that if you need me to sometime. But that's where it's at, guys. If you ask people where they're finding your information, the number one place is TikTok right now. So if you're not on there, I encourage you to get on there because you can go viral. You can reach so many other people and it's a game changer. So that's my advice. Do it afraid, do it scared. I also did a live Sunday night just sharing the products my husband and I take. And that's where my engagement has really kicked in this week. So feel free to go watch it and do your own. But those are my IPAs.
Thank you for all the tidbits. Yes, I think we will. I think that people are asking for training on TikTok. So I'm sure that somebody will be asking you about that. Thank you so much for sharing.
Natalie,
Yes,
can I
live
add something
videos.
real
Yes.
fast?
Yes, absolutely.
One huge nugget that you all should take away from what Amy just said. Go get out of your comfort zone. Start 2026 by getting out of your comfort zone. Go do those lives. Go do those TikToks. Explode your business.
Absolutely, Sarah. And if you're really nervous about the lives and the TikToks and all of that, you're worried about talking about the products, start small. Just start with 30 seconds. Start with a real talk with your dogs. I mean, start with something personal that you feel comfortable with. And that can get you comfortable doing the reels and the lives and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. Plus, people love to see that if I see that my views and stuff are down really low and I'm not getting a lot, I do something with my dogs. I do something with my dogs and my Facebook blows up. So then I know that I've got everybody's attention again and I hit it immediately with something about the company or the products because I've got everybody's attention. So, all right. Thank you everybody so much for sharing. This was a wonderful, wonderful day. Before I go and before Hill closes in prayer, I just want to tell everybody Happy New Year. Have a wonderful and blessed start to 2026. Leave all your baggage behind and go into the new year strong and confident and faithful. That's my wish for you. Is Mr. Hill Belew here?
I'm here.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Let's pray. Just be consistent and persistent. Ken Bailey says it all the time. Let's pray. Dear most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the new year that's coming tomorrow. Thank you for this past year, for all the ups and downs we've had, because I know we learn. Thank you for all the people that have joined our businesses, all the people that we have helped. And I pray, Father, that we may continue to do good this coming year. Help us to prosper in our businesses. Help us to help people in their health. I pray, Lord, that you will continue to bless our finances, continue to expand our borders. And I pray, Father, that you may guide us and direct us in everything we do. Thank you again, for all the ups and downs, because we give you all the glory and the honor, Lord. Lord, we love you. We praise your holy name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Happy New Year's, everyone, and we'll see you
Amen.
Friday. Don't forget,
Amen.
no
Happy New
IPAs.
Year.
People, love all
New
you
Be
guys.
Year.
wonderful and have a
Happy
blessed
New
day.
Year, everybody.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
Happy
wonderful,
New Year,
blessed day.
everybody.
Love you
Happy New
guys.
Year.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Sarah,
Bye-bye.
for everything you do.
Happy New Year.
Thank you,
Happy New Year.
everybody.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
everybody.
Thank
Have a blessed
you.
day.
Happy New Year. God bless.
God